All right, Carl, so we all know that you can't be a coach with a business because you're obviously the CEO of the company, right? But if I recruited you and you started the business tomorrow, say for instance, what would be your first steps in actually getting started and get going?
First off, I wish I could be a coach, and I would love to be a coach. If I were recruited, if somebody came up to me, got me started in this business, I would be so aggressive right out of the gate. I mean, I would make sure I would do everything I could to qualify for the LEAD program. Like, that would be the first thing out of the gate. I would make sure I would get an aunt or an uncle or a friend or somebody. I would say, you have got to do this with me. I would do whatever I could to find another aggressive person, another ambitious person, so that I would start qualifying for the customer LEAD program, and I would make sure that as soon as possible I qualified for the Shakeology LEAD program. That's like the gravy train, so I would get in that wheel, okay? Next thing I would do, I would get logo wear. Again, take advantage of the strength of the business before you try to recreate the business. So I would have that P90X logo, or the Insanity logo, or the Turbo Fire logo on at all times. And I would make sure I went out for coffee, or I wore that logo if I went to get gasoline, or went to pick up the kids at school, or if I went to a PTA meeting. The conversations I want to have start are, hey, that P90X, I got that P90X, or I saw that on TV. Now I've got a conversation started, and I can say, well, yep, I'm in the middle of my transformation, and, or if that person says to me, yeah, I'm doing P90X, I can say, you know, how are you solving the food problem? Because I hear that the meal plan is a little bit complicated, but there's this Shakeology stuff that really helps people cut calories and get healthy and recover from the workouts. Are you using that? Conversation starters. So, two main things. I would get two people, I would get to Emerald within an hour or two of you signing me up. And I mean, I would be on it. And then I would get the logo wear, and I would wear it constantly. I wouldn't be wearing Nike or Under Armour or any of this other stuff. I'd have the TV promoted stuff. And then I would go right to the Getting Started program. I mean, we created that, not so we could sell a Getting Started program, because we created that because that's what works. I'd make my list of 10 people, and I would carry that list with me wherever I went, and the minute I crossed one person off that list, I'd put another person off that list. If I started to lose, if I started to run out of people to put on my list, I would go through the phone book, and I would start at A, and I would be accountant. My accountant, put him on the list. Go down B, beauty. Oh, my wife gets her hair cut. Go talk to those people. I'd be wearing the logo around. I would talk to everybody. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. That's the way I would approach it. And that's the way I hope everybody approaches it.